Hey everyone, it's us Swanton 007 here to do another pay-per-view review. I watched Backlash 2004 about a week ago. I finally watched the main event because the DVD didn't work very well. And yeah, so we'll start off with the beginning match of the night, the opening match of the night, which was Ric Flair versus Shelton Benjamin. It was an alright match. I mean, it was good to start. It's actually quite good to see Shelton Benjamin versus Ric Flair. Like, Ric Flair was really used in the WWE at this stage to boost talent, as he did Carlito and a whole bunch of other talent, like Batista and Randy Orton as well. Um, this match was a fairly good match. Who won? I'm pretty sure Flair won after using the brass knuckles. And then he won with a clothesline or something. Um, it was the usual Flair formula. I don't really know. I kind of gave it a 2.5. I felt that it was alright. It wasn't that great. Then we move on to the next match, which is Jonathan Coachman versus Tajiri. Between these two, you would have expected a comedy match, but it was really more of a wrestling match. Coach tried to work a normal wrestling match and succeeded for the most part, but not really. It was kind of just a filler, sort of boring kind of match sort of thing. I gave that 1 stars. Now we've got the handicap match between Chris Jericho versus Christian and Trish Stratus. This one was I thoroughly enjoyed this match. This is one of the matches I was looking forward to on the card. I love both of these wrestlers. I love all three of these wrestlers, to be exact. And they really They really did a good job. I think personally. In the end, what happened? Christian won after he catapulted Jericho into Trish, and it set up for a running Tajiri, and then Christian got the pin. And it really told a great story. All three of them can tell a great story. Trish really did her thing, played her role, did a couple of things here and there, played the like running away sort of cowardly kind of thing. I don't really know how to pronounce it. What the sort of words are. But overall, what did I give that? I think I gave it a 3.5. Fairly good match there. Yeah. Then we move on to the women's championship match between Victoria and Lita. I don't really care too much for this match. I gave it how much did I give it? I gave it a star. I think Victoria got a small package to beat Lita, pretty much. It was terrible. Terrible match. I gave it a star. There you go. Let's move on. Now this is definitely going to be in my top couple matches of the year. It is a no holds barred false count anywhere match for the Intercontinental Championship between Randy Orton and Cactus Jack. This is an amazing match. I have reviewed this in the past it was also in the Mick Foley DVD. This was a really, really good match. Some really cool stuff happened here, like Orton brings out a trash can full of shit and a barbed wire thing, and then Mick Foley, or Cactus, as he played Cactus Jack, he came out with with barbed wire wrapped around it, and Orton goes to knock Mick Foley with the 2x4 with the barbed wire wrapped around it, and it just falls off. It was hilarious. And then Jack went after him with a swinging like a madman. There was no real Mr. Soccer bit. I think he got it. Foley got it in, but that was about it. There was a part where Cactus Jack goes to set his Barbie alight, and then Eric Bischoff comes out and threatens to cancel the pay-per-view if Cactus Jack set alight, which I think that was because there was like if he had set alight, it would have had to been shut down anyway. So yeah, he sort of stopped the pay-per-view from being shut down. Then Cactus brings out a sheet of plywood wrapped in barbed wire, which was awesome. That was just an amazing spot where pretty sure Cactus Jack goes into that twice. Then later, Orton brings out a box of steel tacks, and that was pretty cool. Orton, pretty sure Orton went through the steel tacks with like I think it was a attitude adjustment. No, attitude adjustment. A spine buster. No. Orton went for the RKO, and then Foley counters and threw him into the attacks, which was awesome. That was just an awesome spot. Then they go up the. What happens? They go up the. They go up the entrance sort of bit. They run up there, and eventually Orton gets thrown off the top of the thing, and then Mick Foley puts down the gives him an elbow. Eventually, Orton hits the RKO, and picked up a very impressive title defense and really boosts him as a superstar. He really looked great in this match. I gave this match 4.5. It was a fantastic match. Definitely going to go in my top couple of the year. Then we move on to La Resistance versus Rosey and the Hurricane. This was a shocking match. Gave it 1 star. What's it? Who won? Hurricane hits the eye of the Hurricane. In the middle of it, Eugene came out. This match was pretty much just to get to Eugene in front of the crowd. Just really stupid. Then we have an interesting match between Edge and Kane. Edge's first match since he's coming back. He looked great. He's built up. He had no fat on him. He had 6-pack. It was the best I've ever seen Edge in his whole career. Only problem was it was a very sluggish match. Edge did get the win when he hit Kane with his cast illegally and hit the spear. This was the beginning of Edge's sort of rebel babyface sort of character that eventually turned into Edge's heel sort of guy we know today. I gave this match a 2.5 just because I felt that it was a good match. Even though it was sluggish, it kind of had a weird ending. It was still interesting. It still kept me wanting to watch it. Now the match of the night, definitely one of the best matches of the year, was a rematch from the WrestleMania 20. Now there's too many spots in this match, and it was really a bit of it was a long match. I don't pay much attention when a match goes for more than 30 minutes or 25 minutes. I'll sort of zone out a little bit. But there was some cool stuff where Shawn Michaels went for the crossbody and then went straight through a table. That was kind of cool. What else? Oh, because it was in Canada, there were massive Michaels chants for "You Screwed Brett." That was just awesome. So many of them. I think it ended when Benoit had Michaels in the sharpshooter. Triple H had gone out of the ring for some reason. I think he got hit with the sweet tune music. As Benoit's got Michaels in the sharpshooter, Triple H tries to get in and knock and help Michaels out so he doesn't lose, but he doesn't quite make it. And that's the end of the match. Overall, I gave that a 4.5 stars, that match. Overall, I'm going to readjust my pay-per-view score here. I think that this should be... No. Actually, I like my pay-per-view score. I think that it should be an 8 out of 10. I'm readjusting it. It was a 7.5. It's going to be an 8 out of 10. I felt, overall, you've got 2 4.5 star matches, which is just amazing. You barely ever get that on a card. And then you've got the Trish Stratus match with some breaks in between, which sort of, I think that kind of evens it out. yeah, I felt that deserves an 8 out of 10. So there you go, guys. That's my Backlash 2004 review. I will be watching Judgment Day straight away. Thanks, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. See ya.